Welcome to this algebra lesson on boundary lines. When we graph linear inequalities, one of the first decisions we have to make is what kind of line to draw. Should it be solid, or should it be dashed? Today, we will master the rules so you never get confused again. There are four main inequality symbols you need to know. On the left, we have the strict inequalities, less than and greater than. On the right, we have the non-strict or inclusive inequalities, less than or equal to and greater than or equal to. Notice the difference. The symbols on the right have that extra line underneath them. Let's start with dashed lines. We use a dashed line when we see the less than symbol or the greater than symbol. This visual style is very specific. It tells us that the boundary line itself is not part of the solution. Think of it like an open circle on a number line. But why do we do this? Let's look at the inequality y is greater than x. If we pick a point exactly on the line, like 2, 2, and plug it in, we ask, is 2 greater than 2? The answer is no, it is false. Because points on the line make the statement false, we cannot include them. We use dashes to show it is a forbidden zone. Now let's look at solid lines. We use a solid line when the symbol is less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. This solid line indicates that the boundary is definitely part of the solution. It is just like filling in a circle on a number line. Why is it solid? Consider the inequality y is greater than or equal to x if we check that same point on the line, 3, 3, is 3 greater than or equal to 3? Yes, it is equal. The statement is true. Since points on the line make the inequality true, we draw a solid, unbroken line to include them. Here is a side-by-side comparison to help you remember. On the left, if you have less than or greater than, it is a strict inequality, so you exclude the boundary with a dashed line. On the right, if you have the or equal to line under the symbol, it is an inclusive inequality, so you include the boundary with a solid line. Let's try a real example. We need to graph y is greater than 2x first. Look at the symbol. It is strictly greater than, there is no line underneath it. This means we must draw a dashed line. Any point in the shaded blue region is a solution, but points on the line itself are not. Here is another example. Graph y is less than or equal to negative x plus 2. Look at the symbol. It is less than or equal to. Because it includes the equal to possibility, we draw a solid green line. The line acts as a solid wall that is part of our solution area. To wrap up, here is your summary cheat sheet. If the symbol is just an arrow, use a dashed line. If the symbol has a line under it, use a solid line. Memorize this simple rule, and you will always get your graphs correct. Thanks for watching, and happy graphing!
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.